We got Redfish Lake. The old timers, might have been a stretch, said there were so many salmon in this lake, they were so thick you could walk across the lake. Maybe a little moonshine involved, but point was there were a lot more salmon back in those days. They're having a hard time getting up here. The river's not making it easy for them anymore. A lot of dams. Back in 1992, there was one Snake River sockeye salmon that made it up to the fish hatchery right up the road here. One fish from extinction. I hope that sinks in. There was one Snake River sockeye salmon that made it to the fish hatchery. That's a pretty close call. These days they can take the genetics and kind of keep them alive. You know, I guess that's the good news. But when that one lone fish came struggling into the fish hatchery, a young girl, her dad was the fish tech there, named this one fish Lonesome Larry. Lonesome Larry's journey home was a 900-mile trip. He was out in the Pacific Ocean, living life as he saw fit. Then Mother Nature started calling, and there was time to come back home. He was with his family. He wasn't alone. But Larry was the only one to make it home back in 1992. He was damned near exhausted, all them ladders he went through. He was the last Snake River sockeye salmon. He was the only wild one left. He was just trying to make Redfish Lake his evolutionary quest. Larry's gone, but he's not forgotten. A little bit of Larry is out there plotting. Come back here, twice as strong. Soon as some of the dams are gone, you know Larry's gonna come back strong. Soon as some of the dams are gone. You know, I think it's a travesty. Idaho's claim to fame are the salmon. The town's named after it, the river's named after it. We're famous for our salmon. To compromise Idaho's heritage and legacy is a crime. Now Larry's singular journey was a real low water mark. The outlook for the species was looking mighty dark. But there were some good-looking salmon ladies who made it up the year before. And they offered a way to reproduce Larry's genetic core. Larry's gone, but not forgotten. A little bit of Larry's out there plotting. Come back here, twice as strong. Soon as some of the dams are gone, Larry's gonna come back strong. Soon as some of the dams are gone. Now, after billions and billions of dollars, the salmon still have an uphill climb. They're still endangered. We really don't have much time. When we start messing with old Mother Nature, man, we should have left well enough alone. You gotta let the salmon swim free so they can get back home. You can hum along. Let the salmon swim free so they can get back home. You gotta let the salmon swim free so they can get back home. You gotta let the salmon swim free so they can get back home to their redfish home. True story, true story.